Yeah, my biology teacher in high school, and also my mom's a mechanical engineer. So like she's really big in her field, and she's like one of the only women in her field. Well, not in her field, but like in the office that she works in. So kind of like inspires me because biology is not usually a female-oriented field. Yeah. I have a little sister who's 6 years old. She had a heart problem when she was 3 years old. There's one doctor, Dr. Shaw. She's a woman, and she's like the only doctor the only woman doctor that I ever saw. And she like diagnosed my little sister and saved her life. So I was like, wow, it's so cool. Maybe I'll be a doctor someday. Maybe I could save somebody's life. So I'd say Dr. Shaw, a doctor from home.
Um, Not in the industry field, but I did have one professor here that was a structural engineering professor. But she has recently moved to a different school, so but I've had one, yeah.
So I do have a role model who is a woman. My advisor is a woman, and she is just awesome. I've taken a few classes with her and gotten a lot of good experience from her there, as well as just excellent career advice from her.
That I really liked, and she kind of persuaded me to do bio, and then from there I just like the classes that I've taken. So yeah.
Good at doing computer things, but I never really did computer science. I just did kind of like here and there classes and stuff, and I decided I'd like it, and so far I do.
I chose biology because I like science and I want to be a doctor, and so I figured biology would put me on the right course.
So I signed up for civil engineering because in high school I just liked math and science, and I knew I wanted to try one of the engineering, so I just chose civil because of that.
I originally, when I started college, way back when, I was studying criminal justice, but I was never sure if that was going to be intellectually fulfilling enough. So I had also thought about engineering. So when I came back to school, I started studying mechanical engineering, and then I realized I was more interested in industrial engineering, which is more process and people oriented than just sitting there doing CAD work all day.
Particular, there seems to be a lot more females, but in some of my like chemistry classes, there seems to be more of a mixture between the two. So, and also a couple of my trying to think more like nature-driven ecology classes tend to be more a mix of male and female, whereas my physiology classes tend to be more female-oriented.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more guys in computer science.
In my science class, at least, there's majority guys, I would say.
Yeah, there's definitely a gap there. I would say most of my classes are 30% female, and the rest are male. So
There's a lot fewer women in the classes, although I will say industrial engineering as a whole seems to be a counter to that trend. We have about a 50-50 ratio in most IE classes.
Maybe females might be more like aspiring to become more doctors nowadays than maybe in the what was like in the past, whereas like so maybe the balancing of it, but other than that I'm not really sure, and it could just be my grade too. I don't know if there's like a difference.
I don't know. I don't really know why. I'd say it just seems to be the way it is. Maybe because video games are typically more of a guy thing, and that's a lot of computer science. Possibly.
I don't know why. Well, they say that there's less women in STEM, like STEM by majors, so like the science, technology, engineering. I guess it holds true. I don't know why exactly. It's just a predominantly male field of being medical, I would say. So
I don't know. I guess maybe like boys growing up, they are more prone to playing with things like Legos and stuff like that, and it's just there definitely are less female role models and women in the career field in general. So it's I don't know. There's just always a tendency for boys to be more into math and science.
Having the large disparity definitely can encourage a kind of boys' club culture. Now, I haven't seen too much of that myself here, but I would believe it if it existed. But beyond that, just, looking around and not seeing anybody like you